Hi everybody, this is Love of Truth Tarot. We're going to get into another collective reading. And I just have my cards sitting there. Okay. So I'm going to pull from the Rider-Waite deck first. Get into the real tarot here. Tarot world. I didn't really have anything here. Just wanted like clean slate. Maybe that's a message too, like you want a clean slate in your life, or you are choosing to clear the slate to make room for new energy. Also, there was a message that came through with seeing the beauty within yourself. Okay, it was I made a short about it if you want to check it out, and I basically talk about how, like, you hear a song or you hear a whatever, you can watch something, it could be a person, it could be nature, it could be anything you think is beautiful. It's actually reflecting the beauty within yourself. So that's an interesting message coming through. Alright, so it's that beauty within. You could listen to a song a million times, but then when you hear it one day, okay, and it sounds different, it's really just that beauty, like I said, or that it's a beautiful energy that's within yourself. It's just being reflected back to you. It's your attitude towards life, or towards, the day, whatever applies, okay? It's your attitude. It's your view. I'm thinking about the Hanged Man, like your perspective. And if it's beautiful, it's going to be reflected back to you. But it's also true if you're not, say you're not in a good mood, that's going to be reflected back to you too. Or you could be numb to whatever you're recognizing that's beautiful, or have recognized that's a beautiful thing. It's like, it's all about what's inside, okay? So keep that in mind maybe for the reading, I don't know. Keep seeing the Nine of Cups when I'm shuffling. Okay, so your wishes, your dreams, I think you're making room for your dreams. That's what you're doing. Okay, let's see. Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light. What does the collective need to hear right now? Wow. Oh my God, you guys. First card, Hanged Man. What the hell? I mean, I'm not surprised, but I am. If that even makes sense. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look what we got here. I don't know why I made that noise, but like, what? What? You're making love. Making love. Whoa. Making love. Okay. You're making room for love. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Because there's Two of Cups and the Lovers are out here. That's what it is. Okay. I think it's self-love. I do think you're gaining a new perspective with the Hanged Man. Again, could mean a lot of different things, right? But I see it as a very positive time for you. It's actually, even if it doesn't seem that way, it's so that you can have that space, have that time. You might have needed it to reflect. I'm hearing redirect too. Redirect your energy. Yeah, needing release, okay? Waiting, but it's not, I don't think it's so much a waiting. I think it's like there's a purposeful energy to this. Like it's needed. It's purposefully like this so that you can gain that new perspective, because otherwise I'm hearing that it wouldn't have happened like this. You wouldn't have gained these new inspiring perspectives if you didn't have this time, this space to do so. Okay, and then Two of Cups. I mean, come on now. Spiritual union, right? Coming together with someone doesn't have to be right now. I think, again, it's not right now because of the Hanged Man, right? I'm feeling like it's coming in for you. Don't know exactly when, right? But we also have the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling left out in the cold. Okay, I don't know if you can see these clearly either. I'm sorry about the lighting here, but I really wanted some sort of colorful light here. I feel like I work better with that. All right, Five of Pentacles, yeah, I mean, there's some sort of loss, okay? Maybe that was a loss of a relationship. Maybe you're gaining a new perspective on why you felt left out in the cold, and what maybe this is also, yeah, this is also like you saying what you really want in a relationship, being real with yourself, like, I'm gonna accept this, but I won't accept this over here, right? And kind of using those past relationships as a guide as to what you want and what you don't want. And I'm hearing mostly what you don't want. Okay. All right. So, and then the Lovers, I mean, it's a choice, but it's also the love that's shared between a masculine and feminine. It doesn't matter what gender you are. It's just the energy, right? And I think it's you trying to, not trying, you're gonna bring in your true soulmate or whoever is meant for you, right? It's not, it's natural, okay? But the point, what I'm trying to get at here is you're seeing what you didn't want from the past. I feel like, yeah, this strong energy of you not feeling like the energy is reciprocated, or there's just this imbalance, this loss, like almost like you're saying to yourself, like, man, you know, I didn't deserve that. Like, I deserved so much more in return with what I gave. That's what I'm hearing. And now you're like, wow, I know what I deserve, and I'm not settling for less. That's what I'm hearing. You're not settling for less, okay? Okay, and then this card is ripped. That's interesting, but I think my son did it. But there's repairs, right? There's repairs being made on the Eight of Pentacles, and it's reversed. So there is, okay, it says underqualified. It's interesting because that stuck out to me, almost like saying you're underqualified, or no, overqualified, but maybe someone else was underqualified to be with you. You know what I mean? Strongly getting that. Just, you know, not up to par, and it's not even, again, no shade, okay, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. They weren't stepping up to the plate the way they really should have, okay? And then you have the Fool, new beginnings, okay? You're like, hey, I'm trying to start something new, and I think this journey is being started again by yourself, on your own, realizing what you deserve. It's all about you. It's really not about anyone else but you. Maybe that's the message coming through because of that other message, like, to add to that, the fact that whatever you're looking at that's beautiful, it's the beauty that's within being reflected back to you, right? It's not about anyone else but you, okay? And this is not an egotistical type of energy either. This is more like self-love, self-care. This is the true self-love and self-care that you're doing for yourself, because you're like, it's not about anyone else. That's why you're not focused on anyone specific, I don't think, at this time. I think you're just like, now that might apply to some people. Some people might have someone they're focused on, but what I'm trying to get at here is that regardless of the other person, it's about you. It's about, what do you want? What do you need? What do you deserve? Not settling for what's in front of you. Just because it's in front of you, just because it's convenient, just because it's what you're used to, right? Familiar with, what feels comfortable. I don't know if I said that. Okay, you're just like, no, like, I'm not gonna, you're just leaping into the unknown, but you're trusting spirit, and you're like, well, if you gotta take me wherever I gotta go, I'm gonna follow, right? Because you helped me this far, you know, to help me get out of these relationships, these situationships, maybe, okay? Or you're confused, and you're like, why aren't you reciprocating, right? Why are you leaving me out in the cold? Why are you walking away here and then acting like you're the love of my life the next minute? I don't know. Everybody's situation's different, but there could have been financial problems I'm hearing also within some connections, okay? I don't know what those are, if someone drained you of your money, or it could just be that it affected your money, right? Just being with them, their energy, all right? What else do we have? Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light. What else does the collective need to see? Okay, that wanted to come out. All right. Anyway, 3 of Cups reversed, and then Strength reversed. Yeah, because these people are indulging in things that they shouldn't be. Could be some sort of addictions, and it could be like maybe partying too much, gossiping too much. Yeah, that too. Antisocial life. I don't feel like you're a part of that, okay? You want to grow. You want to live your life. You want to have fun too. And you want to, but you also want to be level-headed, all right? And follow that spiritual path. And not, I'm also getting this too, like focusing on your spiritual path is very important. No matter where you're going, no matter what you're doing, day to day, it should always come back around, and really it should just always be there in the background kind of thing of like, you know, you connecting to spirit, connecting to God, whatever you call the higher powers, right? Connecting to your spirit team and talking to them, asking for guidance, listening too, watching, waiting too, like not just praying all the time and asking for signs, but actually looking, you know, being aware for those signs to be revealed. Okay, and then so, but this here, I don't know, I feel like there's some gossipy energy too. There's a group maybe involved that could have had a ringleader. Usually there is a leader involved and stuff like that. Could have left you in this energy of strength reversed, self-doubt, or lack of confidence, feeling inadequate. I don't know if that affected you, possibly, and I'm hearing if it did, it was only for a short time, and I'm hearing you're right back at it when these things happen. It doesn't get you down for long, but it affected you, right? It hurt you, I think. But also, that could be someone else in that group feeling that way now. Just getting that intuitively. And then we have the Page of Wands reversed. Yeah, someone was really arrogant here. Acting out, it says. Someone who breaks your heart. Yeah, or it was that person that you were with in your last recent relationship. Yep. 5 of Cups, guys. There was a loss for sure. There was heartache, insecurities, and like lack of confidence coming up. But I think it's this person's energy, and they're projecting it onto you. Insensitive. Yep, insensitive. That's for sure. Not thinking about how you feel. Not really caring how you feel. And look, you're left out in the cold. That's how you felt. So again, you're choosing better for yourself, though. There was a heartbreak after that, but you're choosing better for yourself. Yeah, and then the 9 of Swords. Fear, anxiety, right? I'm hearing like feeling like you're stuck in a loop of fear and anxiety, but you were. I'm not getting that right now. It was because of this situation with this person. I'm just hearing no, like just no. No, it's a no. Don't go in that direction, right? No, you deserve so much better. I mean, if anyone can tell you, I'm gonna tell you. You deserve so much better. Like, you are at your breaking point. You're just like, I'm good. Yep. And you're going towards the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, come on. You're gonna have, I'm hearing, now, I don't normally get this message, but the best love of your life, the best life of your life, okay, if that makes sense, the best, you're gonna be going into the best energy that you could imagine, okay? Financially secure, emotionally secure, all of the things, right? Mentally secure, spiritually secure, okay? And that is the most important one, I think. It starts off with the spiritual, right? And you've been doing the spiritual work, so now all the physical stuff is coming after, all right? It's like it's owed to you. Something's owed to you. The fruit of your labor, right? It's coming. It's coming. But I think it's also a matter of, like, can we look at also you're doing the work. So it's not just, oh, it's coming and it's this woo-woo thing, right? No, it actually is like, if you think about it as a form of payment, you know? Okay, I have all these cards I keep pulling. It's a form of payment for your diligence, your hard work, your resilience, your steadfastness, your patience. I keep hearing diligence and hard work. There's a lot of diligence and hard work, and you had to keep your head down kind of thing. And there were times where, everything's not perfect though. It's not going to be like, perfect. Like everything's going to just go away. Like all the negative stuff's going to go away. It doesn't mean that, but it means that you're going to be so strong that you're going to know how to handle it, and it's not going to affect you the way it used to, Whew, things are coming through fast. I'm feeling that, okay? Just in general and with this reading. All right, so we have the Four of Cups, though. Now, this is like, I think it could, like, at times when you're in this hangman energy, you could be like, okay, at times, again, everything's not perfect. Maybe that's what this is saying too. Like, you're going to have times like this where you're like, bored, or like, nothing's happening. But I don't think you're losing your faith. I don't think you ever lose your faith. I don't know. I'm just getting that too, intuitively. But you might feel a little depressed here and there, okay? Or maybe a little down, or like, is this really truly happening for me, or am I just imagining it? Like me. It's the me card. Okay. Knight of Wands reversed. I was going to say Knight of Pentacles. That might have something to do with it. So, like, impatience. I mean, yes, these people can be impatient too. So, I don't know who this is, but some arrogant person. Yeah, it's those people. One of the people, maybe it's the leader or one of the runner-ups to the leaders of the, where's that, Three of Cups reversed energy. So like that gossipy group, starting trouble, right? Indulging too much and things they shouldn't be indulging in. Okay, one who promises much but does not deliver. Okay, I'm getting that's your past person. So they could be involved in the group. They could be somehow involved in this group. I don't know. All right, and then we have the Eight of Wands reversed. So it's like delays, things not happening fast enough, or, coming to you fast enough. Travel, right? Returning from travel. Bad timing. Bad timing. Okay, I'm getting that's what's going on here. And then the Two of Swords reversed. Yeah, delays again. Okay, indecision, yeah. Seeing the truth. I'm hearing you could not trust these people. The lies are being exposed. Maybe the delay, there's a delay for the truth to come out, but it's gonna come out, okay? And then the Seven of Wands reversed. Does somebody want you to give up, or someone's giving up? Admitting defeat. So maybe someone's gonna feel like, I can't hold it in anymore, I have to speak the truth. Okay, maybe that's okay. It's gonna hurt you, maybe. That's why there's the Three of Swords with, you know, pain, heartbreak, betrayal. You were betrayed. I'm getting someone doesn't want to speak about it. Maybe separated, right? From this person. Lies. I'm hearing loss. Okay, yeah, sadness. Ace of Cups reversed. Alright. Someone blocked their emotions, or at least tried to with you, but then realized, like, oh, hold on a second. Can't do that, you know? That's what I'm feeling. We're gonna move these over. We have the Magician. So manifesting. And then creativity, action, power. I'm getting something with the self, right? Creating your own destiny, creating your own world, I'm hearing, okay? And then we have the Hermit, so it's like going within. Again, what is that beauty that you're seeing in a song, in artwork, in another person, in nature? It's like that beauty, that same beauty you're seeing is actually the beauty within you being reflected back to you. Then the Ace of Swords reversed. So, lack of ideas, intellectual inability, failure. I'm getting too that someone's, again, not speaking their truth. The truth is still there, like, kind of hidden. Let's see if we can get any more. Actually, I'm going to pull from another deck here. Alright, angels, guides, ancestors. Whoa. From the highest white light. You know what? Okay, now I just feel like I have to do another deck here instead. Whoa. Alright, angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light. What does the collective need to hear or see at this time? These cards are popping out. Again, with the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Earth. Maybe you feel like you haven't been getting anywhere. But we have the Queen of Earth, too. So, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like there is a reassurance that, like, what you've been putting your work in to. And I haven't been reading these cards reversed usually. But now I just did. So, I guess that's what we're going to continue to do here. And then we have transformation reversed. So, that's death reverse. That's not wanting to move on, or something's holding you back, maybe. Okay, so almost like saying, like you're saying to yourself, something's not working, or it hasn't been working. But I'm getting that what is not seen is that it is going to work out in your favor. Don't normally get that with these cards, but I am feeling that. Alright, and then we also have, interesting, Six of Fire, Six of Wands reversed. Yeah, like maybe you're like, oh, people aren't seeing me for who I really truly am, or, you know, the full story, the full, I don't know, I'm getting something like that, you know? Because we also have, guys, we have Strength reversed, and we had Strength reversed already in here too. So major insecurities or self-doubt. I don't know why, but again, I'm not feeling like this is your energy, but almost like it's being projected onto you, and you might have felt these things because of someone else and what they did, like their actions towards you. Because look, sun reversed too. It's like not being happy with the results of something. I don't know why I'm saying results, but that's coming through. Five of Fire. There might have been some sort of like, I don't know if there was conflict. Could be an inner conflict. I was learning more about tarot. It's good to always brush up. I don't care how many years you've been doing it. It's really good to just continue to learn more. So I was like, oh, Five of Fire or Five of Wands is actually an inner conflict. So could be that you had this inner conflict about this person. Okay, yeah. Anything else on that situation? Angels, guides, ancestors, and the highest white light. Anything else? Okay, we have 3 cards. I was just reiterating, you guys, just reiterating everything that was pretty much said, which is, I like that though, because it's a confirmation. Page of Air, again, there's like gossiping, there's spying, there's also not getting all the information on something, right? Maybe you didn't, the whole truth hasn't been said here. And then 7 of Water, 7 of Cups, like there's an indecision. Maybe this person is like, I don't know if I want to say something. Should I, shouldn't I? I could go over here, I could go over there, I could do this, do that. But there's illusions. Yeah, there's illusions you have to break. I'm hearing the right, like the truth, the right thing's gonna come to you. It's just, I'm hearing a matter of time. Okay. 5 of Earth. So 5 of Pentacles. Again, that was in the beginning of the reading. So feeling left out in the cold. So this definitely left you feeling like you are out in the cold. Someone's holding on to something. 4 of Earth, 4 of Pentacles. And then we have 8 of Fire, 8 of Wands reversed. Again, 3 cards I think in this reading were the same so far. And it was the correct, like, upright and reversal. Now these other cards coming out. Okay. I always shuffle when I'm talking. Okay. So 8 of Wands reversed. Again, there's delays. Someone's holding on to the truth. Someone doesn't want to speak. Someone does not want to let this out. Okay, there's too much coming out here. There's way too much going out. Okay. Too much going on here. The Tower, it's gonna come out. It's gonna happen regardless. It's inevitable. We also have Temptation reversed. Actually, I was gonna do it in a different order, but let's just keep going. This is the Devil reversed, so like release. There's a release. There's a okay, so something, again, it could be that the truth is being released. This is an unconventional, with the Hierophant reversed, unconventional, maybe things, way of seeing something, way of being. Maybe this was unconventional for this person to do, maybe. Part of the secret or whatever that's not being told to you. 8 of Air. I'm getting like the group too. I'm just seeing the group like gossiping, talking about all this too, and there's just a lot of things being said around this stuff. Okay, 8 of Air, 8 of Swords. Didn't we get that too? Or 9 of Swords? 9 of Swords. So 8 of Swords is feeling trapped, feeling like you can't see what's going on around you, right? Usually it has the blindfold on. Yep, you can't see it, but you're clearing the clouds away, so you're gonna see it. The truth's gonna come out, man, regardless. You can't hide the truth forever. That's why I love the truth. Okay, it's like an anchor, or it's like a firm foundation. The truth just never changes. It's so structurally strong. It's never changing. No matter how much people want to hide it. Okay, and then we have, hopefully this looks good in the camera. You know, it's good enough. Okay. We also have the world reversed. Again, someone's not allowing completion, really, because the world is about completion and ending to something too. I mean, even though we don't look at it like that, it really is the world card. I mean, it can mean many different things, right? We all know that in tarot. And you know what, speaking of brushing up on stuff, for some reason I'm guided to look this up in my other book here, even though I haven't looked in this thing for so long. And like, again, we know what these cards mean, but then looking at it can also give you something else, like more insight into this specific situation, right? The world. Where is the world? Like, I know it's here, but duh. Alright. Yeah, completion. And then, okay, so it says in this book, the world reversed is incomplete action or delayed celebration. The reverse world card in your reading and a message is a message that a cycle is ready to be completed even if you're not quite ready to accept this. There may be a lack of closure or a delay in the gratification from your efforts that prevents you from seeing a situation has come to an end. If this is the case, know that closure is something you can offer yourself by affirming you're ready to move on and open up to a new energetic cycle, trusting you have grown and are ready for the next adventure to begin, which I think is very true because, again, we saw the Fool card. New beginnings, leap of faith into the unknown, which you're doing. But it's also referring to the lack of, the lack of closure because there's a lack of truth being told to you about something. So it's not giving you the closure, even though you could give that closure to yourself. Yes, that's true, but I think there's a piece of this that is inevitably going to come out that's going to help with your closure. Okay, that too. All right, so 4 of water with 4 of cups again. Guys, 4 of cups again. What is that? 4 cards now that are the same, and that was upright as well. 4 of cups is, maybe you're just not seeing it, right? Or you're not seeing the beauty of the future to come, maybe because you've been focused on this negative thing, right, that happened with this relationship. Yeah, because I got 3 of swords when I said that, but I had other cards, but I just want to put that down so we can continue here. 7 of fire reversed, 7 of wands reversed. You guys got that too. So again, 5. That's 5 cards that are the same, in the same direction. Upright, reversed. Okay, this is actually blowing my mind, actually. I keep saying actually. 7 of wands again means like giving in, admitting defeat. Someone's going to someone's gonna break. I feel like they're getting to their breaking point. King of air or King of swords reversed. I was just asking, what does that mean? What is that referring to? 7 of air. 7 of swords, deception. Someone's strategizing too, how they're gonna say this, if they're gonna come clean, or they're strategizing still how to keep this a secret still. Could be their emotions, because King of water is King of cups. Maybe they're hiding their emotions. I mean, I didn't want to keep pulling from this deck, but maybe I can pull my other deck out. I didn't really talk about the King of Swords reverse, but he's usually pretty mean. He's an asshole, okay? Maybe this person has, like, asshole tendencies, but they're not showing it. That could also be something part of their, like, the secret or the lies or, like, the truth not being told. This is also lies, right? Seven of Air, Seven of Swords. Lies, deceit. Okay, what else do we have about this King of Water? Angels, guides, ancestors, the highest white light. What else is fucking we see? Sacrifice reversed. I guess we're reading reversals with these cards. Sacrifice reversed is... Guys, is this the Hangman? It's the Hanged Man. But, no, it's actually different. But look, guys. Spiritual union, so Two of Cups and the Fool. What did we get earlier? We got the Two of Cups upright, and we got the Fool. Guys, I'm telling you, so that's what? I mean, this is still the same card, but it's reversed. This would be what? 6, 7, 8? I mean, if you want to be technical, it's 7 because, you know, the one's not upright. Because the Hanged Man that we saw was upright. It was, right? No, yeah. I just wanted to put those two out there again because it's like, this is the focus, right? You're not focused on this past stuff. And maybe that's also why the truth's going to come out, because you're like, well, again, with that World card and the completion, and it's like you can give yourself that closure, that ending, that completion. You don't, just because it's left-ended, open-ended doesn't mean you have to accept it like that, if that makes sense. Like, accept things for what they are and what was done and what was not done, what was not said, right? And try to move on, right? Because then when you do, and don't do it for this reason, but it will be shown to you. It's like once you get through that, I think also because you got to be stronger, and I did mention that earlier, it's like not that things are going to be perfect and easy, but you're going to be strong enough. Guys, look at this. You're going to be... I'm going to put it down. Ooh, look at the light, which is the Sun card. You're going towards happiness regardless, okay? But it doesn't matter. What was I saying? The truth's going to be shown to you because you're stronger. It's like saying, okay, the universe is seeing you as, oh, okay, they're stronger now. They understand. Now here, we're going to reveal the truth. Or this naturally happens, I'm hearing. This is how things happen, okay? This is just like, it's like the order of, whatever you want to call it. Just the order. Okay, and that's an interesting thing coming through, but I am seeing that too in my own life. The stronger you get, the more you can handle. The more is going to be revealed to you, the more is going to be presented to you, the more you're going to be able to take on, the more you're going to be able to deal with. Even if you're like, well, I don't want to deal with this, but you inevitably just, you're going to be able to. So, but you get stronger and stronger, right? New levels, new devils, okay? This is really, I like how the energy is today. It's very flowy. It's just coming right through. Getting another card. I saw this too when I was splitting the deck. I just didn't take those cards because I don't want to take every single, you know, every single thing I see. But maybe that's another message. Don't take everything you see. You know, I'm hearing waiting for the right one, or again, you're working on yourself though, so that's, I just saw the movement, choices, and decisions card too. So it's like you're making the choices that you need to make for yourself. And that's how you're going to get there, right? Again, what do we see? 7 of freaking Swords, which was this. 7 of Air, deception and envy. Okay, and I didn't talk about the Emperor, but someone's definitely being deceptive. Maybe they try to come off as an emperor. Got this too, material and spiritual prosperity. Someone, okay. But I am hearing also that with the Emperor card, you are taking charge of your own life. You're taking control. Self-control, baby, is beautiful. What do we have here? Fulfillment of wishes. Okay. So no matter what, material, spiritual prosperity is yours. Okay. That's the Six of Pentacles. You're gonna get the equal give and take. What was I saying earlier? You weren't getting that equal give and take. You were being screwed over. Fulfillment of wishes. Someone was taking from you, whether you know this or not. It doesn't have to be money. It is for some, but yeah. And then it's like a rejuvenation, or again, clearing the slate. Gonna get your wishes. And look at, we got waterfalls, we got fountains. And what does water represent? Emotion. You're going to be emotionally fulfilled, like, to the point of, like, you're just not going to need anything else, you know? And especially with that love situation, you're not going to need anyone else. You're not. I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying that's the energy where it's that fulfilling. It's that, like, it's not perfect, right? But it's perfect for you. New beginnings, new opportunities, growth, planting the seeds, looking at your shadow self though too, right? Because there's lots of darkness, but you're like accepting it. You're like, okay, this is who I am. This is part of me. I'm not going to be afraid of it. I'm going to face it. Wow, guys, this is coming through, this message. I love it. Firm foundation, Four of Pentacles. Didn't we get this earlier? Yep. Where was that? Well, that was underneath everything, I think. Yeah, so we're not gonna... We did get it, though. Four of Pentacles. Maybe... I'm hearing budgeting, too. So, like, just, you know, learning how to budget your own money or your own life, right? Like, what works, what doesn't for you. But building that strong foundation, I did say something about that too. What did I say? You're building on something. Oh, the truth. Yes, the truth. I mean, kind of this channel is all about the truth. So, building on that truth. Ooh, because you're like, this is my foundation. My foundation is the truth. What's real. What's real, right? And this is a physical card. What's in the real world, okay? And then now we have the Seven of Wands, but it's upright. So you are standing your ground, okay? Because you're like taking a stand, I'm hearing too, that for your life, for your new life, right? I'm hearing this is a new life for you. This hair, you like hair on my ring, okay? And then we have the Magician again, you guys. I'm not even keeping count, but there's like, dude, how many cards do we have that were the same? Almost what? 8, 9? Wait, 10? I don't know. There's a lot though. There's a lot that are the same. So this message is like, it keeps confirming itself. I'm telling you, you are creating your brand new world. A whole new world's coming through, that song. A whole new world. Yep, patience and planning. Seven of Pentacles. You are creating your new world. And you're following the natural order of things. You're following the divine guidance. And it's like, maybe you're a little rocky in the beginning, but I feel like you're really getting a hold of it, or like really getting a hang of it, you know? It's like, oh, okay, this is how this works. Oh, okay. You know? Or like when you're learning how to ride a bike or learning anything and you start really getting it and you're like, okay, now I'm feeling like I can balance better. And you know, it's not as hard. I don't have to put as much effort in because I've been putting so much effort in, so much that it's inevitable that the results are going to come, right? Yeah, look at that. 7-7. Okay. Triumph with the Chariot. Charging towards your new life. Charging through these obstacles. I love that. Yeah, and then look. Oh, this was reversed. Okay, we were reading reversals. I forgot for a second. But you can read this without it being reversed first, right? This would be the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I had to think about that for a sec. There's a fire being ignited in you, okay? A passion. Now, don't let someone turn that shit upside down, okay? But I'm going to leave it reversed because I want to stay on, like, the energy that I've been on kind of thing. It could be that this thing maybe was getting to you where you're like, man, you know, the truth that needs to come out, this deceptive person, maybe that's been, you know, maybe hindering you a little bit, but I don't think it's really doing much, but it could have thrown like a monkey wrench in there, as people say, right? We also have patience, and that's temperance. So there's, I did say within, what was it? Within divine timing, or no, within time, or it's all about the timing. In time, you will see the truth, okay? So, yes, divine timing, basically. Okay, what else do we have? Angels, guides, ancestors. And then we have the death card again. So I don't know how many same, but we had that reversed first. So now it is upright. But hey, look at that. You know it's going to end. You know. So I'm hearing like, just be patient. Allow things to happen in divine timing the way they're supposed to. And it's going to come at a time that you're not expecting it, but it's going to finally help you transition and transform. It's going to be like, again, that completion thing is coming up with the World card. It's going to feel more complete because you're like, okay, now I have more of the answers. Oh, the Devil. Okay. Interesting. Can we get more on this? What is this? Angels, guides, ancestors of death, guides, twilight. We also have destiny. That's the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, okay. So, like, there could be a partnership or an alliance that you're making with someone that's part of your destiny. Wow, okay. You feel very close to this person as if they're family. And with the Devil card, I don't know why, but I'm getting more so that there's not really temptation, but it's more like the primal raw energy coming through. Maybe that's the energy this person has. Can we get more on that? Material harvest with the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, maybe they're very independent or resourceful, and they're gonna maybe help you too with the situation. They're definitely gonna help you because they're an alliance. They're an alliance to you, right? They're part of your destiny. Wow. Mental conflict. Now this did come out reversed, so that is a good thing, I think. 2 of Swords reversed. Yeah, again, the truth is going to be seen. I think we had that earlier, right? The 2 of Swords. I don't know. I think that was upright. But then again, wait. No, I think it was reversed. I don't know, but you're gonna, again, truth is gonna be seen, you guys. Truth is gonna be... Again, same thing with the Strength reversed. We got 3 Strength reversed. Maybe this person's going to help you see the truth. Wow. And maybe the truth within yourself. Okay? Could be spirit guides too. It doesn't have to necessarily be a person. But I'm getting this energy, whoever they are. Man, are they going to help you see this truth? And I'm hearing see the power within yourself. Okay, emotional withdrawal was 8 Cups. Moving on. Moving on? Yeah. Yep. It's gonna help you move on. Okay. Oh, this is reversed. Yeah, someone's not speaking. I wanted to get a clarifier what that was. So this is choose wisely. 7 of Cups reversed. 7 of Cups reversed is usually illusions, confusion. We did get that card too, but I am pulling a lot of cards now. Again, you're going to see things for what they are. So whoever's not speaking. And I think this is going to help you, like, once you gain this new perspective, it's going to activate more of your solar plexus chakra, or it could also be this new energy coming in, right? Okay, there's a restful energy here, 4 of Swords. Rest, rejuvenate, recuperate, come back into the world when you need to. This person can also offer that kind of energy, if that makes sense. We have the 5 of, what is this, Wands. Obstacles and challenges, for sure. I mean, it's like you're going to have help from, whether this is a spirit guide or a person, they're going to help you get from one side to the other. That's what I got to say about that. Solitude reverse, which is Hermit reverse. So there might have been some sort of isolation period. I don't know if you're still in that. You might have to go within, very deep within. But also be careful not to isolate too much. Right? Maybe you're going to come up with something. The crown chakra. Meaning like knowing the truth, seeing the truth, whether this person speaks about it or not, I think you're going to, yeah, you're going to be enlightened about something. And then look, 4 of Cups reversed. So we had 4 of Cups earlier, but now that it's reversed, it's like saying you're going to be more interested and more invigorated, more intrigued in life, and want to experience more. Beautiful. I'm going to end it on that. At least for this deck. I don't know if I'm going to do more. Honestly, I've been talking forever here. Yeah, no, it's too far. It's too much. But this was a great read. Okay, so to end it with the Empress, which is the fertility card. Again, you're manifesting something in your... It's like a whole new life that you're manifesting, right? Because she's all about birthing new life. And allowing, like, it's all about receiving, right? But it's like allowing it to unfold naturally. Because you can't force a baby to come out of the womb, right? You have to just allow time to take it, like everything to take its course in order for the baby to come. So whatever this baby is of yours, which is your new life, your new world, yeah, your, like, the baby's in the oven kind of thing, you know? The baby's in the oven. The baby's not here yet, but definitely, there's been manifestations, like, made. Like, you put your order in, you know, and you're getting your order handed to you in due time, in divine timing, whatever that may be. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Hope you're doing well. Bye.